introduce to you guys today pop and EDM artist Pharaoh, who is live in the candy shop. How you doing, boss?
Yo, what up?
Super excited to have you in the building. First things first, I want to thank you in advance for an amazing conversation. We have a lot to discuss.
Right.
It's a good week for you this week alone. ATL meet and greet going down this Thursday, taking on the block party stage of Hot 107.9's birthday bash. It's a very, very busy week for you. First things first, how are you feeling with all this that is going on around you?
I feel pretty good. I feel very confident. It's a lot of pressure right now, so the heat's on, and I'm gonna come out there blazing. So it's gonna be an exciting week, definitely.
Now, the name Pharaoh, for some, it means a good thing. For some, it could be bad. For you, it's a complete appearance. I mean, from the headdress to the clothing, you definitely rock it out.
Right.
How did you get the name, and how did you develop your sense of style?
Well, I got the name by my dad. I was born with the name Pharaoh. The sound came from just, a period of time of me just listening to music and then trying to develop myself to find something that was going to be a different niche that I can bring out to the industry to, give me my own statue. And when it came down to the image, I was just like, you know what, my dad was full-blooded Egyptian, so I was like, I might as well go hard with it, and represent for it and let people know where ethnicity came from and things like that. So you claim it, you own it, and that's what I did.
That is definitely what's up, and it's definitely a good look. Now, you coming out is labeled as pop EDM artist, and I know a lot of people that are looking around like, what is this dude talking about? How do you describe your style?
I definitely describe my sound as unique. I try to always classify myself as being great, as like one of the great ones, like Michael Jackson, Prince. Just coming with that different vibe that can get everybody to get involved with the music, get everybody from the youth to the old. Everybody can dance, like Queen, Feel Good, Will Smith type feel. So I just want to keep that fire burning, and that's how I really would classify it, if anything. Just something new, futuristic.
I'm with it. If you guys are just tuning in, the voice you hear is Pharaoh here live in Candy Shop. Tell a friend to hit us up, 818-572-2935, or hit us up online at blogtalkradio.com/touchingneighbor to stay plugged into the Candy Shop. We definitely got more music before you get out of here. We just played your record, Hey Y'all, right here live in the Candy Shop. Before the music, what were you doing? What was life like before Pharaoh the artist?
I guess you could say, life was just basically school. Just trying to get good grades, get the good girls. Just have fun, live life. Pretty much, it was. Music came at the stage of, I was just listening to it, jamming to it back in the day, and then next thing you know how you get in your relationships, and then you have them sad songs that come on the radio that make you feel like, oh, I messed up, so I got to make things right. So, it's very unique right now to jump from one ship to another. To be honest with you, it's just crazy. It's awesome.
Definitely. Now, when you decide that I'm going to be an artist and I want to share my talent and my gifts with the world, it automatically puts you on the chopping block for people to judge you, the good and the bad. How are you handling the feedback that you're getting, whether it's via social media or just face-to-face? How are the people responding to your movement?
Personally, I love it. The negative, the good, the bad, I love it. I adapt to it all. All I want to do is be the perfect person, which, it's hard for us to all be within this day and age. But if they gossiping about it, then it's something for them to talk about. Especially with me when I step into the scene with the Pharaoh gear on, it's just so much, conversation about what I'm rocking or who I am or my sound, me doing this sound in Atlanta out of all places. They like, we can't do this here. I'm like, man, we can do whatever we want anywhere. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
I eat it up. I enjoy it, Bring it on.
That is definitely what's up. We're in a new age where we can control the careers. We can control what we give to the people, the public, the noise that we make. How much control are you in the process of making sure that the world knows your name?
I'm in the driver's seat.
Come on, driver's seat.
I'm in the driver's seat right now, and the music is pushing it and driving. We running on full tank of gas, and we're gonna be running on fumes throughout the best of what we can do. We'll keep making good music for everybody to love, and just soulful music that everybody can adapt to, just like some of our great ones that long and gone that passed away that we still rock to today. So I'm in the driver's seat.
That is definitely what's up. Now, today's show here in the Candy Shop is dedicated to those individuals and victims of the recent shooting in Orlando. It took the world by storm to just see something like that happen. As an artist, when it comes to situations like that, and now you have this responsibility where you speak for some people, how do you feel, or what do you feel you can do in a situation like this to encourage people who may now be just petrified to even step out to a nightclub or go anywhere because of stuff like this?
You know, let me tell you, I have late night sessions. I woke up probably about like around 1, 2 a.m. and saw it on CNN, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. This is a massacre. Like, what's going on with the world today, man? And all I can say, man, is just that, everybody that's out there, we all gotta have we got to have ourselves set in stone. When we step outside that house, anything is possible, man. So we got to pray. We got to pray for just the people that we don't even want to pray for, anybody that's around us, anybody that we don't want to be around, just anything. Just pray, because, this world is crazy, and it's getting worse every day. And, I can't do it alone. I'm trying to make that music that can make everybody adapt to. That's what I would like. But, it's one step at a time, but at the end of the day, we all have to put our faith in God, so we all just got to pray, because that was a very touching moment. I woke up in the AM and had to call a lot of friends out there just to make sure that they were straight, and, they wasn't part of that situation, and I'm just like, man, it's a shocker, like, to even hear that. Like what's going on, B? Like, this world is just, it's tough right now, man, so we all just got to keep our faith in God, man, and just keep our eyes open. That's the best way I could say it, because I know a lot of people thinking about going out now to nightclubs, and probably like I don't really want to make that step because of what just happened, but that happens periodically throughout the world. It just doesn't happen within that magnitude where it got to where it's on CNN. It's worldwide, and I'm like, I don't, it's a touchy situation for me personally. We'll be talking about that all day. I just want to let everybody know at the end of the day, Pharaoh's just asking y'all all just to pray for yourself. When you step out the house, pray when you get in the vehicle to make sure that you're straight on the pathway that you're headed to. Just pray for others. Don't be selfish, because, the blessings come back to you within return. So just pray.
That's what I'm talking about, Pastor
God be
Pharaoh.
with the ones that were lost. I don't mean to cut you off. Let God be with the ones that were lost, and anybody that was from down there in Florida, God be with y'all. I'm going to be coming down there. Got a lot of radio spins. I can't wait to see you guys down there. Hopefully I am able to see you guys, and just God be with y'all, man, because, it's some tough times. I'm sorry, I just have to say that. It's an emotional thing when you talk about something of that magnitude. It's like, damn, this is bananas, what's happening? It's crazy, man.
Definitely take your time. No, say whatever you want to say. It's all about Pharaoh here today in the Candy Shop as we introduce the man to the people so they can understand absolutely everything that you're about. Make sure you guys tell a friend to log in, 818-572-2935, or hit us up online at blogtalkradio.com/touchyourneighbor. Now, being in the spotlight does just that, put you in the spotlight, and it can very well take you away from your family. How are you balancing the entertainment world in your personal life at this point with the way things are going?
I have 2 cell phones, and I cut one off at a certain time, and I keep the other one running for the family. My family is really, like, intertwined with what I got going on. My stepmom and my stepdad, they are extremely supportive. They are with me every step of the way. They're like my road managers. They tell me what they like, what they don't like. They're just so supportive. At this day and age of how music is being brought out, it's hard to find your family members actually adapt to what you're trying to achieve. And for them to have my best interests at heart, it's amazing to me. So, they're always with me. I even bring my little sister along, and she's dancing and grooving to the music. So, I just got that feel-good family. I feel like I'm in a perfect position to take off for the rise right here in Atlanta. So.
That is definitely what's up. And the ATL is definitely a good place to make noise when
Definitely.
it comes to music. And this Thursday at Park Tavern, you are opening the doors of the building to allow some of the industry's hottest tastemakers, media outlets, and some of your fans for the opportunity for a night with Pharaoh. What can people expect this Thursday at Park Tavern when they pull up to see it?
Oh, well, I know they're gonna expect a lot of special guests that's supposed to be coming through. I don't really want to name drop anybody. I can name drop just a couple. We got good family coming through. Bluff City, Favorite Valentine. I got Silk coming through. I got them featured on the track. It's just gonna be an event for everybody that's trying to accomplish something right here in the city to network at, and also meet me since I'm basically on a rise to the top and I ain't stopping, for more supporters to get involved and just for us all to go ahead and work together, stop with the pulling down the chain, like, nah, hold on, nah. Everybody work together because that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about making that good music for the whole world. I represent Atlanta, but I'm making the music for the whole world. I'm global with it. So this Saturday is the bash, but this Thursday, it's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be a really good event. I think that everybody should try to come to the Park Tavern if you can, RSVP. I thank Mr. Linda Garrett for putting all this stuff together for me. She's an amazing promoter, amazing radio, radio lady. It's just I got so many people involved with the team right now that I'm just honored to have everybody trying to help me get to where I'm going, and that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about having a strong team that can support you and achieving your goal. So
That is definitely what's up. And the candy shop would definitely be in the building this Thursday, so make sure that you guys
awesome.
pull up when you are SVP for the event to hang out with the big homie Pharaoh. And then
Yes.
Thursday is crazy. It's like the introduction. See the noise, see the magic. But Saturday is see the smoke. You're hitting the birthday bash stage for the block party.
Yeah.
That is a big move in Atlanta. It's a free event. So for all the people who can't get into birthday bash, they're chilling out at the block party. For all the people who are super excited about birthday bash, they're chilling out at the block party, and they all get to see Pharaoh. How does it feel to be from this city and to be on that stage and to know what it means when you people say we're going to birthday bash and to know that you're a part of that? How does that make you feel in your music career?
It's magnificent. That's the best way to describe it. I'm so honored to be able to release this music here, this unique, different music that they didn't think could be created here, and bring it out right here at this level, at this city, and for them to have me there performing, actually have me. I'm so excited. I just got word that they got me performing not once, not twice, but 4 times at Birthday Bash with different acts from my song Making Noise with different people. So, it's a lot of work cut out for me. So I'm going to have a really good time, and I'm letting everybody know, whoever does come out, it's going to be a show that you're going to want to go ahead and record and remember and so forth. So it's going to be good.
That is definitely what's up. Pharaoh's here is in the candy shop hanging out with us. Tell a friend to log in, 818-572-2935, or hit us up online at blogtalkradio.com/touchaneighbor. There's a lot going on with you, and I'm proud of you for just making it happen and making it work. Now that you've put yourself out there and you've been able to get feedback, what is the biggest misconception that you feel is out there about you right now?
The biggest misconception I would say is everybody thought I wouldn't be doing this anymore. I've been out here in these streets grinding for a while, from open mic to open mic, and a few years ago, which I really don't try to talk about, I was involved with, after me performing at these nightclubs, trying to make a name for myself. I had some people just like how they had out there in Florida that felt some type of way, and they shot me 3 times, and I was hospitalized in Grady Hospital for about a year and a half, literally, on life support and everything, and can't specify where, of course. I can't specify where, but for that to happen, when I finally was able to walk again, I really wasn't even feeling the music like that. I was just like, you know what, I'm just happy to be alive. I took a bullet to the back of the head, to the stomach, to the leg. I was tore up. And somebody had came to me was like, man, you got real talent. We just need to take it a different approach and so forth. And we need to do it like this. And I stepped back in the ring to battle, and I battled, and now it's got me to where I am right now. I just thank God tremendously for just allowing me to still have that energy to go out there and present this message through my music, and to let people know not to give up on their dreams or their passion or anything like that above, just to keep striving for success. Because I mean that's what I would say about that situation right there. It gets me personally emotional, because me thinking back about me being back in the hospital days and so forth. But that would be the best way to describe that question that you had asked me. So just like I tell everybody, man, everybody has a story to tell, and you just gotta watch where you are and fight for the best. So
that's definitely what's up. Now you're out there, and it is what it is. The people are gravitating to you, and
Definitely.
the people are trying to see what you have to offer and what you have to give. How are you balancing those days when you really just want to be the man, not the artist, just chill with the family, but you still got to work? How are you balancing it when you don't want to be bothered or you're not in the mood?
I usually try to sit down and cut on the Xbox and just watch some TV and just relax. Up and coming artists like myself within the EDM pop realm is always movement, always on the rise, always moving, constantly moving. So the time I take to spend with my family before I run out into the streets at night, I always say I love my mom. She loves me dearly. I say my prayers and I get out there and do what I got to do. But it's very tricky. That's the best way to say it. It's not easy. It's not like you can go ahead and set it in stone like, okay, I'm going to do this day. You know what I mean? Because you got other things that you got to handle no matter what. You know what I mean? It's not like you have that opportunity. You have that choice, basically. You think I would, but I don't have that choice. You know what I mean? Because everybody's relying on yours truly. So I got to support the team. Right. So I got to continue to keep moving. So.
That is definitely stuff. I appreciate you for hanging out with us here in the Candy Shop. I'm definitely not going to keep you much longer. This Thursday, again, the meet and greet is going down in Atlanta. Saturday, the block party stage of Birthday Bash. There's a lot popping off with you. How do you stay encouraged in the midst of all of this? What's keeping you motivated? Who are you doing this for? What does your spirituality have to do with your career? How are you staying focused, boss?
I'm staying focused. It's through myself, but more so through my team. They're like my few that give me that motivation. Like, man, you deserve this. You've been here. You need to be here. The team needs you. The streets need you. The world needs to hear you. You're producing that worldwide feel-good type sound. You're on that Michael Jackson level. Things of that nature that keep giving me that push to let me know, okay, I got to keep pushing harder. I got to keep moving stronger. You know what I mean? I got to stay. I just got to stay within my realm of the God and so forth. So it's just an honor to have that love, because that love carries a big part throughout this whole thing I got going on right now. This whole movement, from the movies to me being on the billboards with my single "So Good." You actually threw me off when you played "Hey Ya." That was the second single. That was supposed to be a sneak. You gave him a sneak peek right there. But you gave him a sneak peek. I was expecting. I got online. I thought it was so good. I was like, "Oh, we playing Hey Ya now. Did we get that far already? What run is it?" But
that's what I'm talking about.
At the end of the day, love, it's just me keep saying the same thing over and over. It's through the grace of God and the people I keep around me. The good energy keeps me moving forward.
That is definitely what's up. I appreciate you for hanging out with us here in the Candy Shop. One last question before you go. Any regrets?
Sure.
Would you do anything differently? Would you redo something if you had the opportunity to? Would you have started years ago if you could have? Do you have any regrets so far?
I don't have any regrets. I just think that it's all within God's timing. So I think that when the timing is yours, you'll know. But you got to stay consistent, and you got to stay prayed up. So and I got a lot of that around me, of course. So I don't have any regrets. I just feel like it's time, and I'm feeling to take over right here in Atlanta.
Talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What good are you around the world if you can't go home and feel the love? So major salute and congratulations to you in advance on that. Before you get out of here, let the people know how they can stay plugged into your movement on social media, online, how they can find out where the Pharaoh reigns.
Yeah. The Pharaoh reigns. I mean, y'all can easily Google me. It's the Pharaoh reigns. Single on the Billboard.biz. So good. That's a single that's out right now. They got me doing at the birthday bash and all throughout the world, so forth. And it's just basically spelled the Pharaoh reigns. The Pharaoh then reigns, REIGNS. And you can do that for Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, and anything else that they got out there. They got me on it because social media is our plug. That's how I reach out to you guys, and I'm always on it. So I love you. Peace.
That is what I'm talking about.